So what does it mean to have a no deposit option? A no deposit option gives you a choice, and it depends on who you are, what the choice means. So let's talk if you are a prospective tenant. You have two choices as a prospective tenant. You could pay the normal deposit. That's 5 weeks worth of rental. It's held by the landlord or the agent and kept in their client account until such time you leave the property. And then if there's any damages at the end of the tenancy, there's a difference and you would get your deposit back, less any damages. The choice you have with a no deposit option is you pay the equivalent of 1 week's worth of rental, and that buys an indemnity for the landlord. After a year, because that's how long the indemnity lasts, after a year, then there would be a renewal fee, which is usually around about £30 to £50. Depends which company you're actually going with. But what you must remember is if there are any damages or differences at the end of the tenancy, you are still required to pay that amount of money. It's not a get out of jail free card. So there are both positives and negatives for you as a prospective tenant. The positives are when you're leaving a property, you have a deposit in play, and you will be required to have another deposit to actually get your next house. So there's two deposits, can affect the cash flow. The negatives are that the premium you pay is non-refundable. You must remember this. And also, you are still going to be liable for any charges at the end of the tenancy. So, as a landlord, what does it mean to you? Well, you've got to be happy not to hold 5 weeks worth of rental in the client account. That's the old way of doing it. So sometimes people are a little bit uncomfortable about that. So the indemnity you have will depend on the company you work with. You get anything from 8 to 12 weeks worth of cover, and that covers you for non-payment of rent and damages at the end of the tenancy. So the positives for you, you're getting far more cover than holding a deposit. A deposit, we can only hold 5 weeks worth of rental. The negatives are it can take a little bit longer to actually get the money back to you. On average, we're looking at around about 30 days. So there's a choice there. There's positive and negatives to both of those choices. But if you've got any queries, then just give us a call.